Prince Christian of Denmark, heir to the throne and symbol of a new royal generation, has once again electrified the Danish public with an announcement that was as heartfelt as it was unexpected. The moment unfolded during a significant royal outing where he stood shoulder to shoulder with his younger sister, Princess Isabella, who has quickly grown into one of the monarchy's most magnetic and modern figures. What seemed at first like a routine appearance soon transformed into an unforgettable public scene, drawing cheers, gasps, and headlines as Prince Christian leaned over and shared a piece of news that left Princess Isabella visibly stunned and delighted. The royal siblings, appearing alongside their parents King Frederick X and Queen Mary, were attending a major commemorative event celebrating Denmark's cultural unity. The public had gathered in large numbers, not just to witness the continued emergence of the young royals into national leadership but also to observe what has become one of Europe's most beloved royal families. The crowd, filled with Danish flags and heartfelt admiration, erupted when the two teens, each now firmly coming into their own, stepped out in coordinated formal wear with subtle nods to national tradition and their mother's legendary fashion influence. As Christian and Isabella greeted well-wishers and exchanged smiles with dignitaries, cameras caught the brief yet meaningful moment when Christian leaned in and whispered something into Isabella's ear. Her reaction was immediate and revealing. A moment of wide-eyed surprise, a burst of joyous laughter, and then a discreet, loving nudge that communicated both affection and disbelief. Observers near the front of the security barrier could be seen mouthing phrases like, "What did he say?" and "Something's happening," while press photographers scrambled to capture the candid reaction. By the end of the day, the palace press office confirmed what many had already begun speculating. Prince Christian had privately informed his sister that she would be formally invited to co-host a forthcoming International Youth Summit in Copenhagen, one that is expected to draw attendees from across Europe and beyond. The summit, centered on climate innovation and humanitarian collaboration, marks a significant shift in how the Danish royal family is involving its younger generation in global matters, and Isabella's role in the event will not be ceremonial. She is expected to speak, lead discussions, and represent Denmark on a global stage as an emerging royal diplomat. This news, quietly shared between siblings in the middle of a grand public ceremony, is more than just a familial moment. It's a calculated and symbolic move by the Danish monarchy to cement its future with youthful energy, intelligence, and genuine global relevance. Prince Christian, who has already taken part in multiple state-level meetings and received praise from Queen Margrethe herself for his poise, now extends that spotlight to his sister. And not just any spotlight. This is the beginning of her stepping into a role that is not predetermined by bloodline but earned through preparation, education, and public trust. Princess Isabella, long overshadowed by the constitutional importance of her older brother, has steadily built a public profile through charitable appearances, school achievements, and a burgeoning sense of style that has captured the interest of royal watchers. Her recent 18th birthday celebration, covered in glamorous spreads and dissected by fashion editors, wasn't just a coming of age, it was a signal that she is no longer a background royal. Her growing independence and confidence are now being channeled into something far more enduring than a fleeting media moment: royal responsibility. What made Christian's announcement so moving was the fact that it wasn't scripted or forced. It was brother to sister, one future monarch recognizing the strength and importance of another. And their bond, carefully nurtured under the watchful eyes of King Frederick and Queen Mary, has become a powerful example of modern monarchy at its best: inclusive, collaborative, and forward-facing. For many Danes, this was a refreshing departure from the sometimes rigid formality of past generations. Gone are the days when royal siblings merely supported in the background. Today, they are equals in shaping the future narrative of the crown. Christian and Isabella's partnership not only modernizes the image of royalty but provides a model for young people across Denmark. Siblings working together, respecting each other's strengths, and presenting a united front in a world increasingly in need of unity and inspiration. Behind closed palace doors, it is understood that Queen Mary herself was a driving force behind Isabella's invitation to the summit. Known for her advocacy work and tireless efforts to modernize the Danish crown, Mary has reportedly encouraged both her children to pursue leadership opportunities that align with their passions. While Christian's responsibilities are largely fixed as the next in line, Isabella's path is more open, and Queen Mary is ensuring that space is carved for her daughter not just to be seen, but to lead. Sources close to the palace say the Queen believes Isabella's sharp intellect, natural empathy, and calm public demeanor make her ideal for the international stage. A royal aide noted that Isabella has spent the last year undergoing advanced media training, engaging in political literacy sessions, and meeting with young activists across Europe, all in quiet preparation for this major step. The summit, scheduled for the following spring, will take place at the iconic Black Diamond Library in Copenhagen, a symbol of modern architecture and knowledge. There, Princess Isabella is set to address issues ranging from digital education to sustainability. More than 1,000 youth delegates are expected to attend, with global media coverage anticipated. Her co-hosting role places her alongside respected young leaders from across the globe, elevating not just her status but that of Denmark itself on the international stage. The timing of this announcement also intersects with increasing interest in Europe's royal youth. With other heirs such as Princess Leonor of Spain and Princess Catharina Amalia of the Netherlands stepping into more visible roles, Isabella's elevation signals Denmark's commitment to staying relevant in a generational transition that is reshaping public perceptions of monarchy. Critics of royal families often point to irrelevance and outdated tradition, but Denmark is offering a counter-narrative. A young woman, educated, relatable, and deeply engaged with the world, stepping up not because she must, but because she can. And her brother, rather than overshadowing or gatekeeping, is lifting her up with pride. As the footage of that shared moment continues to go viral, it's clear this wasn't just about one royal revealing exciting news. It was about trust, vision, and the delicate power of timing. Prince Christian's decision to share the news publicly, in a moment of authenticity and joy, has done more for the public image of the Danish royal family than any press release ever could. It reminded the world that at the heart of monarchy is family, and that even under the crown, there is still room for love, spontaneity, and hope. Now, all eyes turn toward Isabella. Will she meet the rising expectations? Will she use this new platform to chart a future that aligns with her generation's values? And what does this mean for the monarchy's role in a rapidly changing Europe? The Danish royal family, by placing their faith in the youth and presenting a united front, may have just rewritten the playbook for how monarchy can adapt, inspire, and endure. And as Princess Isabella prepares for the spotlight, her journey begins not in the shadows of tradition, but with the full-hearted support of her brother, her parents, and her country. What happens when royalty becomes truly relatable, and the next generation steps forward not out of duty, but out of genuine passion for change?